Hi there. In today's video, I want to share with you and show you how you can go about sourcing the right leads based on keyword research. But today, we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to try and find unsaturated markets, untapped markets, and basically finding leads, the right leads, and clients that are begging and crying out for your services as a graphic designer. Now, speaking from experience using QMail Gorilla for myself, I have found that using these techniques that I'm about to share with you today to source leads, to source the right leads that are looking for your services as a graphic designer, is gonna help increase your conversion rates in terms of booking appointments and getting those reply rates. In today's video, I want to actually share with you and show you how we can go about doing that with these 3 simple hacks. So let's get into it. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go through YouTube. So on YouTube, the first thing we want to do, we want to first make sure that we have our Chrome browser open. If you don't have Chrome, you can go ahead and install it, download it. It's highly recommended that we use Chrome for this. And then the next thing you want to make sure you have is a Chrome extension that's called vidIQ, which is right over here. Now vidIQ looks something like this, right? So they have the website right over here, vidIQ, and you can also type in and over here Chrome vidIQ, and you can scroll through this link over here, which I'll also provide in the description on installing it. But once you have vidIQ installed, you want to go ahead and type in the keyword that you want to search for. So in this case, we're going to stick to type beats. We're going to change it later on. So now I want to demonstrate to you why you don't want to actually use this keyword, why it's actually a bad idea to use short-term keywords, and the alternative that I would highly recommend and suggest that you go about using if you're looking for graphic design clients for your agency. Now, if we scroll down, you notice that if we scroll down, we're going to see vidIQ right over here, which is our extension that we're using. Notice that the competition is very high. The search for volume is kind of low. Right. Now, this is a really bad idea in terms of reaching out to these leads. Right. I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't go about looking to contact any one of these leads, because first of all, as you can see, that they have a really high engagement rate already. They have a large subscriber base. So I would obviously try and tackle and find a lower amount of subscribers in each channel, as these people who have low subscribers are more likely to read your emails and actually reply to you and do business with you. Majority of the times, the channels that have high engagement rates and large subscribers, most of the times they have their own designers and own video editors, and pretty much a team behind them that does all the work for them. So in today's video, I'm just gonna share with you and show you what is the alternative to this. How can we fix this? Well, it's very simple. We want to make sure that the competition is low and the volume is at least maybe at a medium or even high as possible, actually, which will be a benefit to us as well. So we want to make sure the competition is as low as possible. So how can we do this? Well, by using long-term keywords. But now, when we're using long-term keywords, we need to think about this. We want to target keywords. We can't just go ahead and type in long-term keywords of popular artists, because this alone will still give us a competition that is relatively high. So what is the solution to this? How can we go ahead and find small channels that will be able to do business with us, right? Well, it's very simple, right? We want to target unknown artists. We want to target either unknown musicians and unknown music producers, and pretty much all that stuff. The one that I found works very well is there's a producer on SoundCloud called I'm not sure if I'm spelling his name right. Eastbound. I think his name's Eastbound. Eastbound Type Beats. Now you obviously want to have the word Type Beats at the end. So let's go ahead and click enter and see if this keyword is competitive or not. There we go. Nice. See, now we're getting there. So from the word go, we actually know that this is a good keyword to target. So we can actually put this on the list, right? We can actually use from our last video that we explained on how to create how to do searches off of a CSV file, our multi-search. We can go ahead and put this on our multi-search criteria, which I'll share with you, which I'll link in the description from the previous video on how to do this. Well, basically, wait. Yeah, you know what? Let's actually leave that for now. Let me just show you the simple way how it's actually done. So we're gonna go ahead and copy this keyword, and then you go ahead and type it in right over here. Yeah. So in the next video, I'll show you how to do the multi-search criteria. I'll link the video down below. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and use this keyword, Eastbound Type Beat, and then we're gonna maybe scroll through 10 pages. That will probably give us an estimate about, I would say maybe 50 leads, 50 emails, or even more. And we want to get videos that have less than 100 videos. We want to get channels that have less than 100 videos. And address recipient by the email. I think it's fine if we can address them by the channel name, because looking at majority of the channel names, some of the names are pretty reasonable, I guess. But yeah, we're gonna leave it as default. We're gonna untick this. Accelerate mode, we can explain it in the next videos to come. So let's go ahead and do our search. So this is done. So once this is done, I'll get back to it and let you know how it goes. Okay, so the process is still working in the background. So let's go ahead and look for other keywords that actually have low competition and medium volume. Right, let's go ahead and do that again. So this time we're going to look for another keyword. Let's try the word, let's see if we can try Wondergirl, because I know Wondergirl is a well-known artist. Let's see if the keyword is going to be still on. Yeah, this is also good. This is also good keyword to keep in mind. I guess we can actually keep it on a notebook. Actually, we can go ahead and copy this and paste it over here. So Eastbound is going to be the first one, and then we'll have Wondergirl. Let's go ahead and look for another one, right? I think there's another one called Kelvin Crash. Let's try Kelvin Crash. Competition is high and volume is low. Okay, this is not good, right? You always want to make sure that the competition is low as possible. And so let's go look for another one. Let's try maybe Jacker Type Beat. There we go. And that will probably be our final one. So this is a SoundCloud artist that I actually know of. So Jacker Type Beat. There you go. So now we have a list of high quality keywords we can use to generate leads of lower subscribe channels that will be willing to work with us and reply to our emails.